All right, it's Phil the Cat Taffnell. You're listening to the Long Up Cricket Podcast. It's a great bloody podcast. Make sure you stay involved. Get commenting, get liking, get subscribing. Now over to the boys.
That was good.
It was good.
Just to let you know, that wasn't Phil the Cat Tuffnell. You might
you
think
just put that for a phone.
No, it wasn't him, because we don't want to be getting in trouble with people thinking...
It bloody was. Shut up.
No, it's going off now. But it wasn't him, but good impressions. I think we'll need more of those.
We will.
We've spent a long time practicing your blowers. We'll get back to that, because that's a special one. But
so
it needs perfecting.
You are listening to me, Dave, and...
Owen.
We've never done that.
No, we haven't, but...
It's good though, isn't it? Another episode of the Long Hot Cricket Podcast, the rainy day episode. Now, this episode is about... how do you... 5 people around a table?
No, it's sort of your...
Fantasy dinner party?
It's Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive dinner party?
Dinner party, you and 5 cricket
personalities?
Yeah, because they don't have to be players, do they? If you didn't want, or not high quality ones.
We'd be interested in knowing your 5 cricketers you'd like to have around your house for dinner. Now we have to go over this.
Right.
A confession. It is 1:25 in the morning.
This is the work. This is the amount of work we put in.
We started at 10 o'clock. We've already recorded 1 episode.
Nearly 2.
The first one was a great episode.
A cracker.
I really enjoyed doing it.
A cracker.
It was an online fantasy county championship game, county championship league for the English summer. We spent over 30 minutes picking our team,
which
both
we
picked
were
separate
happy
teams.
with our teams.
We did a separate league for you guys to get involved. Got to the end and found out you got to pay a submission fee of £8 per team.
Gutted.
We've actually got a clip so you can listen to how gutted Owen is.
Oh, just there is some foul language.
Yeah, so
just a warning.
Bear with us for 2 minutes, for 30 seconds, and you can listen to
just to get an idea of
Owen being utterly gutted.
I'm not sure we should do this as a podcast again.
Oh, what the fuck?
People are just listening to you smashing the keyboard.
Owen, you have to pay for this.
Trying to...
I don't want to be...
How much is it to pay for it?
1 team for £8.
Oh, fuck off.
What happens now? So there you go. You've just listened to Owen be fully distraught on the goings-on of the Telegraph Fantasy League.
It was a major disappointment.
We are going to look to try and get a fantasy league set up.
It would be really good.
Maybe the ICC Champions Trophy would be good. But we just thought £8 is too much for us.
Yeah.
Trying to get you guys involved.
Exactly.
Who's going to want to really pay £8 to be part of a gambling?
I might have been up for it if it was £8 to set it up, and then anyone can come and join.
Well, private league, we're not going for the big cash prizes. We just want us and you guys to just have something to chat about every week.
Exactly. So.
And we just thought it'd be a really nice competition, especially between me and Owen. Because I would have smashed
what
it.
you were doing,
I picked out outright brilliant county championship players. Owen picked old
name
hags.
someone from your team. Go on, just any of them.
Kumar Sangakkara.
Another one.
Paul Collingwood.
Yeah, and Tim Bresnan are going to be the 3 name.
Joe Leach. Jack Leach.
You don't know who they are.
Joe Clark.
He picked 3 people that he knew, and the rest of him he was trying to be obscure and clever.
Joe Denley.
He's trying to be obscure and clever. He thought Joe Denley played for Crystal Palace.
Right, let's crack on with this podcast.
Right. Okay, so the deal is you have to pick 5 people.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive, to do with cricket. They don't have to have been players. You've got to pick your cooking. So you've got to pick what meal. And you've got to pick entertainment as well. It's like Come Dine With Me.
It's like Come Dine With Me.
Okay?
And actually, what would be good if you guys could rate it, which I don't think anyone's going to do.
No.
But that would be good, wouldn't it?
Okay. Are you allowed to have the same people?
For For variety and a spice of life, which is podcast.
Good, yeah.
It's already got a lot of. I'm going to say no.
Okay, you're not right.
No.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you go first with your 5.
Are we going alternate?
No, you're going to smash them 5 out. Then we're going to have the whole evening.
Good.
And then pressure will be off because I would have had thinking
and I've already
time.
come up with all the ideas. Good. Right, my first one, I've got to go with Jeffrey Boycott because we went and saw him. I've always liked him anyway. And he's got to have some cracking stories about
Do you not think Jeffrey Boycott might be a bit,
He might be overpowering, but I'd be ready for that to just calm him down a bit.
What's going to be your like numbing?
But at the same time, he
your
might
dry
give it a bit of
personality?
life. He might give it a bit of life, mightn't he? He might sort of pep it up a bit, give it a bit of energy. It's not going to be boring with him.
Do you think he drinks?
I don't really mind.
I wonder what it'd be like pissed.
Probably very much the same.
Yeah, probably.
So Boycott, great decision. I think that he's...
Yeah, I like Boycott. I was thinking maybe Boycott for myself,
Right.
but you've taken him, that's fine.
A
lot of people don't like Jeffrey Boycott, though.
No, I know, and that's why he'd be in there.
But I love him as...
Controversial.
When we went and saw him, he was great, and on Test Match Special, he's up there with one of the best, and you can see why he's in high demand.
So
you got Boyks.
I'd have Boycott.
Do you think he's a slow eater? You have to run him out somehow.
Yeah.
Stop picking food off his
Right,
plate.
let's stop this. So Jeffrey Boycott would be my first one. Or another question.
Go for it.
Is there going to be language barrier? Or...
Well, yeah.
well, that's...
Why?
Well, because that was going to affect...
Who are you thinking?
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking that I hadn't thought of that.
Well, they have
what
to
if
be...
they can't speak English very well? Why would you...
You have to... What are you going to do? Write it down? Well, you can't even do that because I can't probably write English. A lot of international cricketers know how to play, know how to speak
Let's
English,
leave
don't
that. Let's say that's not an issue because that ruins the game.
Well, I don't understand who you're going to have who doesn't speak English.
I might struggle with it though. Anyway.
No, do you know what you could do?
Go on.
I watched at the football ages ago. Rudy Gestede for Aston Villa spoke for Jonathan Codger. You could
have a little...
maybe get an extra guest in there. More food, but be like, well...
More food.
So-and-so needs some help, so...
No, don't worry. I don't think I'll have anyone. It was just a thought. I'll tell you who I'm going to go with next. I'm going to go with Jeff Thompson as my next pick.
That is variety.
Because, one, was one of the best bowlers in the world when he was playing.
I don't know much about. I know he's a bit of a mouth on him. But.
And
Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, and sort of controversial bowling action. Not controversial, but sort of a slinger.
What time period? Do you know?
Well, he was playing with Boycott along with everyone else because Boycott played forever. But he was playing with like Dennis Lilly.
Right, so I'm
playing against. It was like when Australia were really strong and then just dominated for forever. So
quite a different story now, isn't it?
That would be. That would be really cool. I liked it, and he was getting in trouble for hurting people and intimidating. So that would be good.
So you might want to have a.
Those two also. Those two would be interesting.
Who's
as well.
winning a fight?
What? Jeff Thompson, Boycott's pretty big.
He's not. He's tiny.
He's old though. No, I mean he's built, and he's a stocky.
I reckon he's a dirty fighter.
You're a dirty fighter.
I reckon he'd go straight for submission.
What are you talking about?
Optimum.
Right, we need to. So you got my third pick.
Yeah,
my third pick. I'm going to go outside of playing.
Oh, right.
I'm going to pick an umpire.
Oh, I've got an idea. I think I know you're going to say.
I'm going for Captain Hook. Captain Hook, Billy Bowden.
You can't call him Captain Hook.
Yeah, I can. It's the finger.
But he doesn't do that. You know, he's got arthritis.
You don't know that?
Yeah, it is.
Well, why don't you go with his other hand? It's not.
No, it's because
you're lying.
It's because he's got crooked fingers. I think it is. I think.
Anyway, I'm going with Billy Bowden. I'm going with Billy Bowden.
I was thinking about. I would have gone with Dickie Bird for my umpire, but I'm not.
The reason I'm not going for an umpire around the same time as those two, because I don't want too much conflict, and also I don't want constant banter about a time period I don't know about. I don't want too much inside jokes going on that I'm not involved in. And it just feels like a bit awkward with me sat there and them having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So Billy would be good. And Yeah. Okay. So there's 3. 4 and 5.
Are you worried that these guys might not be friends, or does that bother your evening?
I think it would be better if they weren't.
So you think
I want a bit of conflict.
You want the stories for yourself.
Yeah.
You want to take it out of them, don't you?
So I might go for someone of the modern era.
Oh,
To have a bit of comparison. Who would I go for?
This is your 4th pick.
My 4th pick. If I'm going for complete, I want war over dinner.
Oh yeah, but do you want war, or do you just want to have a good time, but with some good stories?
I might be going for war.
Is war a good idea over dinner?
Yeah, I'm going to go for. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pick someone not because I like them,
right?
Not because they're an idol, and I want to see what their opinion is, because I want to give them a bollocking. I'm going to pick KP.
Oh,
I'd love to talk to. I want to know what his mindset is.
The thing is, though, Billy Bowden and KP, I think.
Yeah, be great.
Is Billy Bowden going to get a word in here?
I can't wait to give KP a bollocking.
I think Boycott might be in line for giving him a bollocking, to be honest.
Yeah. So that's a great pick.
So what kind of things are you saying
to him? I'm so
him?
happy with that. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
You're going to have like plastic knives?
What do you think this is? No.
You want all out war?
No, we're having a civilised meal.
Right, okay.
But I KP, I want to know what that guy's thinking most of the time. And all that controversy with him getting kicked out of the team. Right.
Are you doing this on behalf of Strauss?
A little bit.
Because you're a big Strauss fan.
I am a big Straussy fan, but
and you're a big KP basher. You don't like
that's
him.
because I think he ruined what he had, and it annoys me.
Uh-huh.
So that would be good.
Why don't you? Are you just gonna have? You could have set up in the next room. You could have Swanee, Pryor,
just get them all ready to come in.
Like tweeted him, text him,
Off his own
making
account.
fake profiles.
No. Right, my last pick. I am gonna go for.
So you've got 3 different nationalities.
Yeah, but go for something a bit outside that. But who should I go for? I was thinking like someone like Kumar, because I really like him.
Yeah.
World class player.
Probably the nicest man alive.
Yeah, but I don't know how interesting it would be. He's not going to.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
How much is he going to contribute? Apart from just being really nice.
Oh, he's got a nice smile.
That's true.
Nice eyes.
Okay.
Is he the best batsman there? He is, isn't he? Yeah, he's the best batsman in that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice.
If I was going for conflict,
which looks like what you are,
I might. Oh, if I'm going for who could I pick? Going for. I'm not going to, but to create. If I wanted to have proper arguments,
possible.
I'd have Virat Kohli if I really wanted. If I wanted it to kick off, imagine that. That would be the egos sat around that table. It would kick off.
I think Boycott and Kohli would get on well. I really do think they would.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think they'd be like a mutual love for each other. I think they would actually team up. Billy Bowden is not getting a word of edgeways.
No, I'm not. I'm not going with Kohli.
Steve Smith. I bet Kane Williamson's would be nice to have a pint with.
Oh yeah, but we're not going for that.
Yeah, but I bet he would be nice to have.
Yeah, I bet he's a really nice bloke. Most people are. I want some personalities.
I'd love to get him on.
No, all right. My last pick. I might go for Jack Callis.
Is he boring?
He might be a bit boring, but
a bit like
the guy knows so much about cricket.
Yeah, okay. So
and I'd like to pick his brains about stuff.
No, it's not a bad idea. And you've got someone from South Africa there.
So I've gone a bit weird there. That's not the 5 you'd think I'd pick, is it?
No, it's not. I think
I've gone outside the box.
You would have picked someone. You would have had Warney in there.
My proper 11 would have been Sachin, Warney.
Proper 5, yeah.
Would have been
Strauss.
Ricky Ponting. I'd have had Straussy. Yeah. So it would have been completely different, but that would be interesting.
So you need to tell the viewers at home it's going to be in your house.
Right.
Now, there's a room in your house.
No, we're not talking about. Right, I'd have it in the dining room.
Is that the kitchen diner or the?
No, the dining room.
That on the green carpet.
Yeah, the dining room.
Is that a little bit somber? That room.
No, brighten it up. Be nice. It's a
Take
little
the
bit
pictures
dark.
off the wall?
It's a bit dark.
Does it
isn't
still smell like cat
No.
piss?
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm doing your house down here.
We don't. Let's just brighten it up. Really nice.
It's a lovely dining table.
I'd go for. What would I cook them?
Yeah, what
I'd
are you
go
cooking
for
this
a Chinese
morning?
noodle soup.
Is
Spicy
that,
Chinese
is that your
noodle
starter
soup.
or is that your main?
It's my main. Or is
Yeah,
it three?
yeah.
I've got to go with three courses.
You could do. You could cook whatever you want.
Oh,
You don't have to.
I'll go with things I can cook. So I'd have
Rhubarb bar.
jeez. So I'd have that seasoned chicken breast,
Nice.
grilled
Nice.
with the spicy Chinese noodle soup as my main. That'd be my main.
Yeah, I like that.
Starter.
That sounds nice. You make me hungry.
Yes. Now I'm struggling with a starter that would go well before it.
Are you still going to go for that, like, Asian?
Yeah, I think
Chinese?
it might be difficult not to stay on the Asian theme.
You could have, like, crispy duck or something?
Yeah, I'm wondering,
Pancakes?
like the crispy duck pancakes might be a bit too much.
Your boycott
Might be a bit
might
too
be like,
Well,
lad,
but
I need
imagine how much.
meat.
Might
You-
create a bit of.
dumplings. Because he'd be like, oh, yeah, I like dumplings. And you give him those, like, ones that have been steamed. Not the ones you'll be used to. Like the
Oh
pita
yeah,
dumplings.
go for some fancy dumplings.
Oh, I do love
Have a go at
dumplings.
that.
Breakfast. What's
I've never made them, but
breakfast. Dessert.
dessert.
They're very easy to do. You steam them.
Dessert. I might go for a nice wild berry jelly in like
Let's mixing it up a bit.
in a really posh
It
cocktail
could be a bit sour
glass
though.
with some nice like vanilla flavored cream with a bit of lemon zest on the top.
It's not very cricket oriented.
Would look fancy though.
Yeah, you're gonna let the drinks flow.
Yeah, I'd have like martinis on the go.
Yeah, martinis haven't got a lot of alcohol in. Did you know that?
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
Well, we could do. Could make them with a lot of alcohol in.
But a martini as a drink isn't. The alcohol isn't a lot in there.
What do you mean, not a lot?
So the actual spirit you use for martini, it's not a lot.
What, vermouth? Whatever it's called.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a fortified wine. And then you have vodka in it. If you want a vodka martini.
What
But
about
you've
some
got
Red
different
Bulls?
sorts. Jeez. So that would be mine. Entertainment.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What
are
would
you
I
bringing
have?
people in, or are you going to provide your own entertainment? Just have one of our shows playing in the background.
Yeah. Entertainment.
You're going to take them down to that outdoor net you got at the bottom of the
That's
garden?
full of moss and dog shit. No.
That's not...
Entertainment's going to be difficult because they're not going to be entertained by much, are they? How the hell am I going to entertain them? Entertainment. Can I come back to that? I need some more thinking time.
Well, are you going to bring in music or dance?
Dance.
Well, you're going to play a game?
Christ.
Maybe a little... Get them on
Oh, I'll tell you.
Don
We'll have
Bradman,
we'll have
cricket quiz.
what's the knowledge one? Trivial Pursuit.
You having Trivial
Yeah,
Pursuit?
that's a good idea.
Good idea. Yeah.
Make teams.
Oh, how do the teams line up then?
Who would I go with?
So there's 6 of you, including yourself.
Yes.
So you can have groups of 2?
Yeah. Who would I go with?
Who are you patching up with?
Billy.
Oh, you're joking,
Billy.
aren't you?
No. Well, who would you go with out of them?
I'm going to go... I'm not going with Jack Callis.
Jack Callis and Kev are going together.
Yeah,
Aren't
oh
they?
God,
They'd be best buddies. And then you got Boycott.
Yeah, I think naturally that would
Boycott and
happen.
Jeff
You
Thompson.
would go with Billy, wouldn't you? Not
That'd
bad
be a
little
great
lineup.
night. I think that'd be a nice little night. That. Get them all a taxi home. Be alright.
Might be a long way to South Africa in a taxi.
Yeah. Well.
Worth it.
Well, how? We got to start in the taxi, haven't they? Right. That's my 5. That's my evening.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd look forward to that. I'd be a bit under pressure with the cooking, but
What about the dog?
I think they'd be forgiving.
Taking the dog
Yeah, my
out?
dog's not particularly nice for people he doesn't know.
I think you'll have a lovely evening.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think any of them would complain about? Do you reckon,
I
do you reckon they're picky
Boyd's
with
just doing
food?
about the food.
Yeah.
Jack Callis, I imagine. Oh, but he's a bit of a big lad.
He'd like it.
KP's probably will be up
KP
for
will
it.
be alright with it.
Billy Bowden's not going to say a word, mate, so you'll be fine. It'll be Doing the old crooked.
I think you made that up. Anyway, who's your 5?
I'm going to go for something slightly different, I think.
You're going to go for a bit of a calmer, well-mannered...
I'm going to go for... I'm thinking just stories, right? So I'm going to try and pick people from all forms of cricket and also different time periods.
Okay.
It might be slightly...
varied time periods.
But I'm really very...
You're going like WG?
Oh, WG's the first
one.
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be slightly,
He'd be up his own what's it, wouldn't he?
But I just want to have him in there because he's... What was it? Was it before the First World War? It was, wasn't it?
It was a while ago.
So... WG's getting there. I'm just going to talk about
Was he playing when it was like 2 stumps? And they didn't have a middle stump?
I'm going to get him to talk about old cricket. And then also, what I want to do is I want to show him a DVD of the new bats and things, see what he says.
I think that's dangerous. Could be very boring. That's the thing.
You've got
no idea what he's like.
Could be.
And
but
from the
I
stories,
can't wait to take him outside for a net.
Right. Oh, yeah. WG. Can understand that.
I just think he's going to just bring in some really interesting stories about how cricket started. Well, how we started in cricket and how long ago it was.
Okay. That's not a bad choice.
And I'm going to bring in someone who wasn't an international cricketer, but who's my favourite ever commentator. And I think he'll be just a great person to tie in. It's going to be Jonathan Agnew.
Right.
You got Boyd.
No, Aggers would be really good.
And I think he'll be the perfect person for a dinner party. He should really be hosting it.
But do you reckon you're thinking of him when he's at work?
No, I think.
Do you reckon he feels that he's got to do all that when he's having a nice evening, nice dinner party?
I think
Aggers, what are you doing, mate? Bring it together.
No, I think he's naturally a bringer together.
All right, I think it's a good choice.
I just think he's so knowledgeable at the game. Him and WG Grace are going to get on like a house on fire.
Yeah, I think you're in danger.
I think WG Grace will have a different language. I know it's English, but a long time ago.
It wasn't in the Stone Age.
But I'm saying he might be like
probably be pretty posh. Look like Santa
hello,
with his trousers up round his
Oldie English is what I
No, you've got
spec.
You shouldn't worry about that. You'd be fine.
So my third player, I'm going to go with somebody who is the modern day, the best ever test bowler, greatest ever test bowler, most ever wickets. But I'm not getting him for that reason. I'm not getting him for that reason.
Why?
I'm getting for him because he is probably Mr. Cricket himself. I know it. I watched an interview.
Who is it?
It's Muralitharan.
Right.
But I'm not getting in his ODI kit, so it's Murali Duran.
Okay.
I'm definitely asking him why he does that.
You'd have to be, You'd have to ask him.
I can't wait to ask him that.
You'd have to ask him what
and also, why do those eyes pop out on sticks sometimes? And why did you get away with throwing it for so long?
He definitely did, didn't he?
No, he went to Loughborough and he did it. He didn't.
He did. I'd love to see how he bowled at Loughborough. Just terrible. Just like little dobbly seamers down there with a bolt straight arm. That's legal. Brilliant.
I watched a Sky Sports do, cricket legends and greatest, and they did an episode on Murali, and they had Dave Hussey and I think it was either Langer or Hayden, and they were on a bus or a plane, and they just said this man could spoke throughout the whole plane journey just about cricket.
Right.
He's the most knowledgeable person I've ever met about cricket.
Okay.
He's really passionate about
it.
I
think you're in for a horrifically boring evening.
He can just talk about it non-stop. Yeah, but I think I've gone there for the stories. I want stories.
What sort of stories do you reckon he's got?
Well, how he got away with throwing it for so long. I think he's come from he's come from such a different background and culture than
different view on cricket, wouldn't you? Yeah.
And also, he's been so successful. And he's going to bring Kumar along.
He's like the Armstrong, isn't he? Lance Armstrong of cricket.
Stop it. There's no drugs taken. But those eyes look like they could have been.
Oh, come on. All right.
I'm 3 down.
I wouldn't want to be coming to this one.
You're not invited. I'm 3 down. I'm thinking now. Oh.
Are you going to have someone from today?
Oh, I got Murley, haven't I?
Well, he's not today.
He could
The
be.
game's changed since he
No,
retired.
I don't think so. You didn't have anyone from today, did you?
Well, KP and Jack Callis, but
It's the same as Murley, isn't it?
yeah, all right.
I'm going to go with Michael Holding.
Nice. That's a great choice. Great choice.
I think he's going to just his
so
stories, yeah. And also, if we did Trivial Pursuit, I'd be all over him, like just all over him. I'd just be. How good would it be to have Michael Holding
You
as a friend?
can't do Trivial Pursuit.
No, we're not going to. But if I had to pair it with somebody, he would be my person to pair it with.
Right. Yeah, Michael
He's
Holding.
a cool guy.
He'd be mint.
And his stories about that West
He's
Indies
going to get
thing.
on with everyone as well.
And he's just going to be just.
How much would you love to have seen him in his prime
Him
bowling at
and
WG
WG Grace are going to get on.
That would be amazing. Just to see him bowling. Like, WG Grace wouldn't have
Do you
known
think
what was
WG
going
Grace is uptight?
on. No.
Think he's really uptight?
Well, back in the day, it was probably a different time.
Well, they had different values back then, didn't they?
All right, let's...
Well, I think those two are going to get on well, actually.
Well, you'll find out. Michael Holding, though...
One of the nicest guys, and just probably...
top choice.
I can't wait for those stories.
The thing that worries me about this is the only view we've got of these people is how they act on the telly.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
I've actually met Michael Holden.
Is he?
Miserable as sin.
No, that's not true.
True, yeah.
Get on.
I had a picture taken with him, and it was a lovely picture. I was young, like 12, 13.
You say he was miserable. You had about probably 10 seconds with him.
I had 10 seconds.
Right.
He was on my left, and Ian both of them was on my right.
Okay.
They just both gone out and done the toss at Worcester. It was cold and grey.
Oh, wow. He's going to be
I've
miserable.
plodded
He's
over.
from West Indies.
Excuse me, can I get a picture?
Little
of both of
podgy,
you?
sweaty kid asking for a signature.
Though he has a lovely present.
and a photo.
Very strong. I can't wait. So I've got 4 down now. I'm looking for one more. Shall I get an Aussie involved?
What sort of time period
I
are you
don't like
thinking?
Aussies. Who are the Aussies?
Are you
going to
pick one from that 05?
Nah.
That 05, just like possibly the best team ever?
Nah.
No. Gilly. I think Gilly would be good.
No, it'd just be...
No, Gilly would be great.
But I think people would just... No, I don't want...
He wouldn't want to talk about cricket though, would he?
What about Simo?
That would be cracking. Oh, it'd be great. That would be such a good choice.
I
It's a
don't
bit out
think I
there
could
as
feed him
well.
enough. He's a big boy, man. He could eat a lot.
Yeah, but you can cater for that, can't you? Who are you going to go for? You going to go for Simo?
So how many English people have I got? I've got Aggers. I've got Aggers and WG Grace. So I don't really need another English guy involved in there. Though there's a few names I'd like to, I like Swanee, but I got Murley and
Don't have Swanee. Oh, yeah, Swanee loves Murley as well. That would be too weird.
I really like Michael Holding. So I'm thinking an Aussie.
I think you need someone to liven it up a bit.
Yeah, so I'm
Give
thinking.
it a bit of spice.
I think WG Grace has got some pretty wicked.
He might be boring though.
Yeah,
You
but he
just
could
don't
be
know,
really
he could
uptight.
just
To
be
me, you're
boring.
right. You could. You are right. I'm going to go with. No, I've never really liked any Australian players.
You've never liked an Australian player.
No.
See, I always like the good players.
But they're just so.
What?
They,
You're being careful here.
they're just
What?
the enemy, aren't they?
You see how...
See,
I'll
I
just go
don't
on.
normally buy in for this, but Australians, can he be having him on my?
You wouldn't have... right.
I like Simo, but I just don't know if there's many players I like. I hated Ponting.
See, I really like
hated
Ponting.
Warney.
I love Warney.
Hated McGrath.
McGrath was brilliant. How do you hate McGrath? Go on.
Just looks pretty arrogant.
No, he doesn't.
Took too many wickets.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't.
He's just much better than us.
Michael Clark after the sledging. Bollocks.
Brilliant.
I like Haydos. I like Langer. Well,
Right.
they ain't coming.
You wouldn't have Langer, a little
Nah.
battler.
Nah, they ain't coming.
Yeah, have you listened to him in commentary?
Is he any good?
Yeah,
Really?
just a bit just nothing. Just a bit.
Katic, I'm not interested in.
Nah, catch. Come on, who you having? We know who you're not having. Who you having?
Difficult one. Any Pakistanis or Indians I'm thinking about? I like Dhoni, but you're right. I think I need someone to spice
Yeah,
things up.
Dhoni could be pretty.
Pretty laid back, I
placid.
think. Yeah. Do you know what? Fuck it.
Gee,
I've gone to go with Fred Truman.
Oh, that's a cracking shout.
I know I haven't gone for an Aussie, and I wanted an Aussie in there. And if Andrew Simons can find his way, he can come. But I ain't,
Fred Truman's a great shout.
I think his stories, and I know he's got good stories. You've got Boykes, I've got
a cracking
Truman.
Personality. That'd be really good, that would.
And
I think you saved it there.
Yeah, so I've got Truman, Aggers. Those two are going to get on well, aren't they? Because Aggers does it with
WG.
Boykes. WG, which is a bit of a concern, if I'm going to be honest. But it's just, I need that time.
Taking a gamble.
Murley, and then I'm ending with Michael Holden. Michael Holden, Fred Truman together. That is going to be wicked. Right, so
what are you feeding them?
What am I feeding them?
Starter.
Well, I'm looking at the layout of the room. We're on an L-shaped sofa, and I've got no table and chairs. I live in a one-bedroom flat.
Right.
So it's going to be... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do, like, picking food.
Oh, you're going to have, like, a buffet?
No, not a buffet, but like a...
Just lots of stuff, and they can just pick off the table and have all that. Oh, that's... Yeah.
But what we're going to do is, because I think it's a very good conversation thing...
Baby sweet corn and peas.
We're going to cook in front of them.
Oh, right, like a...
So like a big hot plate.
Hot plate.
And it's kind of I think it's Korean, but
right.
It's Asian, just like yours.
Right.
And it's gonna be like
original,
like pork or chicken, and then we're gonna have like miso bean soup or sweet corn soups, like cold soups, cold noodles, and like everyone can like pick and grab, and you put it into like lettuce leaves, and you roll it up.
Right, you're gonna go for a bit.
We don't need actually, because the only thing I'm problem with is I don't think. Can I have all these legends around? We can get them all on the sofa, but like, I was taking a piss in it, ask them to eat on their laps. Dig in, get in.
Have a bit of it. It'd be social as well, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, we'll all be laughing around, throwing.
Bit of a food fight, right?
Feeding each other. Because we.
What's your starter going to be?
No, there's no starter.
Oh, so that's your starter and your main.
Yeah,
It's
you
sort
just
of
crack straight into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dessert?
20 Marlboro Light.
Oh, fuck. And a coffee.
Yeah. After 8, a couple of fags and a coffee.
Nice. I bet they'd approve.
Well, yeah.
All right. What's your entertainment going to be?
My entertainment going to be... there's a television in front of us.
Right.
So we're going to stick a film on.
You're going to stick a film on?
I don't think we are going to put a film on.
Come on.
We're going to do... I know what we're going to do.
Poker. Strip poker.
Charades. Can you imagine? WG Grace. WG. We're going to
Charades. Brilliant.
And do you know what? I'm going to rig it a little bit.
Yeah.
So every time I go up there, I take the piss out of one of them.
Nice.
The WG Grace.
You're going to start upsetting people?
Yeah, but we're all pissed out of our head at this point.
Oh, you're getting pissed? What beers?
What are we drinking?
I feel like mine's
swig of beer for the working man.
Mine feels like more of a dinner party.
Yeah, mine
feels like a night round sort of.
Yeah, well, we might as well get a takeaway and get Domino's to throw us a pizza.
Well, that wraps that up.
Do you not want to hear how I'm going to take the piss out of all of them?
Not really, no.
I can't wait to do WG Grace.
No, we're not getting into it.
They're coming here for me, though.
Yeah.
I'm just be like, are you not entertained? Right, I think that's a good enough time there to wrap it up.
Good.
10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1. It's 4 hours to do this 33-minute episode.
Yeah, it was good, though. Enjoyed that.
We'd love to hear what you guys have thought about our dinner parties.
Yeah. Also, I'd like people to... I'm going to keep on about it. We want to know about Dave. First innings. We need your comments in. We'll sort that out for you. Don't worry about it. We will sort it.
We are running out of ideas quickly.
No, we're not.
We're not?
No, we're not running out of ideas.
We're not running out.
Keep comments coming, though. What do you want to hear about?
What would you like us to do future episodes about? We'd love to hear from your comments. If you've liked this episode or liked the series that we're doing or the long hop in general, make sure you throw us a like. Apparently, it helps us out loads. Keep subscribed if you're already subscribed.
Keep subscribed.
Well, I wouldn't want.
Yeah, don't unsubscribe. Whatever you do.
I would not want them to miss out.
Yeah, true.
Put them notifications on so you know when we.
Hopefully, we can get some sort of a fantasy league.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because we were really up for it. It's a shame that didn't work out.
And obviously, if you're brand new, tell a friend.
Even if you're not.
So, make sure you are subscribed and give us a share. We will be back next Sunday as per usual. I can't wait until international cricket starts again.
Yeah, It's been a long time.
So we will see you then.
Cheers for listening, guys.
Good night.